Hey, I'm Mike.
Hey, I'm Chris.
This is Mike and Chris Reloaded.
And we're back.
Yay! After holidays and
Yeah.
family stuff and all that good stuff, we are back for our week-to-week podcast.
We are here. We are not. We're
The
here.
other way.
We're here.
I'm wondering where you're going with that, Chris.
Um,
Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I just didn't know if you were trying to say something.
no. And I apologize for the hiatus on everything, but we've had a lot going on with the holidays and family and everything else. But we are back. We've got exciting stuff for you, new stuff, old stuff.
Keep your fingers crossed that we get to cover Pensacon again this year. Fingers crossed, people.
Crossed.
Maybe we'll get some actual guests this year if we get to go.
Hopefully.
I'm praying. Fingers are crossed here.
Yeah, hopefully, definitely. I still need to get up with that the girl, the author that I bought her books for, which I started reading. I got halfway through the first one, and I just got busy, and I haven't picked it up again in a while. But it's actually pretty good.
Is it?
It's a completely just made up world. I mean, it's just.
Is there a book on tape?
Are we back to that again, Mike? I thought we've expanded.
I have expanded to reading subtitles on the TV.
That's it.
I started the first Harry Potter book about 5-6 months ago now.
Is it books on tape?
No, I was reading
you actually read it? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, I made it through 3 pages.
I think if Morgan Freeman does the books on tape,
yeah,
I would probably listen to it.
That'd be awesome. I'd listen to it. But yeah, I made it 3 pages in 6 months. So
well, hey.
So I'm doing good.
It's a long book.
It's a good start. Good start. But we got a lot of news for you this week.
We do, and away we go.
I'm going to start off with some good and bad news. I'm not sure how I feel about this because I actually liked the remake of this. Ghostbusters is getting episode 3.
They are
sequel.
It's actually going to be directed and co-written
by Ivan Reedus, or what is his name?
Kevin Reitman.
Kevin Reitman, yeah.
Ivan Reitman's son.
Ivan Reitman's son.
That's right. Ivan Reitman did the original one.
Right. Him and Dan Aykroyd.
But it's supposed to be a direct sequel to part 1 and 2 and not even be in the same universe.
They're going to eliminate the universe of the remake that happened. They're going to pretend that didn't even happen.
Which Kevin Reitman came out and said that it's nothing against them, that because they said it was actually, they did a fantastic job. Unfortunately, it just wasn't well received in other countries and wasn't able to be where they wanted to be. But he said it was awesome. He loved it.
I liked it.
I liked it too. I thought it was great.
We did a good review on that one.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of other people said they liked it too, but I don't know. I think, what I think it is people that didn't watch it don't like it.
Well, that, and they didn't release it overseas.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like in Japan and stuff, where it's like China, where it's big over there. Yeah. They wouldn't let them release it over there because I guess of the poltergeist aspect of it, the supernatural aspect of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they wouldn't let them release it over there. So.
Oh, well.
Which, that's where a lot of these movies make a lot of their money is overseas. There's, a lot domestically too, but a lot of them make it overseas.
Like Aquaman.
Like Aquaman. The first DCEU movie to reach $1 billion.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a lot of money. And it's only been out for better part of lesser than a month?
It came out in December, yeah. The early screenings were early December.
Yeah. But it didn't come out until after Christmas, I thought, didn't it?
It came out the week after the 21st was the official release date.
Oh, okay.
But they had early screenings 2 weeks before the release date.
Gotcha.
And then they had the overseas screening was actually a couple of weeks before that. So it had been out for maybe a month or so.
Yeah.
But now it's in, 2 months out? And it's over $1 billion.
Yep. That's just insane.
That's worldwide now, not domestically. So.
Right. Right. It's beat out Batman.
Which I am sad to say that I have not seen it yet.
I haven't seen it either. I'm going to see it, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah. I do want to watch it, so eventually I'll watch it. I did finally watch the Solo movie last night.
Did you? It's on Netflix.
Mm-hmm, that's where I watched it at.
Yeah. I was thinking about watching that, but then I watched The Bird Box.
Oh, yeah. How is that?
It's actually...
That old Bird Box.
It's actually not bad.
The controversial movie, apparently.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. They don't show the monsters at all. So, I spoiled it for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, but they did show They did show the concept art of what the monsters look like, and I can see why they left it out of the movie because it was
Pretty
pretty
dumb.
stupid.
Yeah.
It was like a baby with an alien face, like Deadpool, but a baby.
Well, that's kind of retarded.
Yeah, it was pretty retarded.
Oh
Pretty
well.
goofy. Speaking of Netflix, we're gonna get a price hike.
Again? We just got one.
I know they're saying $2. $2 more come this next within the next 2 billing cycles. People that are now signing up for Netflix are hit with it immediately.
Oh, wow.
But they're gonna give us another month or two of paying our 14. I don't know what we pay, $14, $15 a month.
$14.99 or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's
That's what
gonna be
I pay for like
16
4
bucks.
devices and the HD and everything.
Yeah, because I get the man. Hulu's cheaper, man, and I got ad free Hulu.
I have ad-free Hulu, and I combined it with my Spotify because of my school,
Oh, that's
and I
cool.
pay $5.99 a month.
Oh, punk. Now I know where to get hooked up from. I'm canceling my Hulu. Password share. We can set up our own profiles.
Yep. Go ahead, man.
Nah, I'm cool.
Speaking of cable television, HBO finally released the first full-on teaser of the final season of Game of Thrones.
Which is going to be a bunch of little movies, 6-episode movies.
Yeah, I guess each one is about a half hour and 40 minutes long or so,
Yep.
right around there.
Yeah, about an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes.
I know Kit Harington, who plays Jon Snow on the show, was quoted in saying, he said it was a great run over 9 seasons, 9 years of it. He said, but the ending made me real sad. He said, not sad as what happened in the ending, but sad. It's like,
Over.
Yeah, like it's like when you're reading a book and you're really into that book, and then you reach the end of the book and it's over.
Right.
He said that's what like kind of sad.
They're doing a spin-off series that's been green lighted.
Prequels.
Prequel.
They've already cast some people for it. I know that.
Yeah.
I didn't catch the names on them, but I know they did have.
I
cast a
didn't
couple
either. I
people.
just know they cast it and they got the prequel set to be coming out. But it's the Game of Thrones ain't coming out until what, May, ain't
April.
it? April?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it ends in May.
Well, yeah, it'll be 6 weeks long. So,
Yep, ends in May. That's what it was.
Yeah, it comes out in April.
Staying on Netflix. I want to stay on Netflix. You got to watch a sex education show.
I almost started watching that last night, but I just went with the whole.
Okay, it's smutty, but I mean, way smuttier than Orange Is the New Black.
Yeah, they said there's an extreme amount of nudity in there.
Yeah, but it is funny as freaking heck. Man, I'm telling you, it is hilarious. I'm not going to give you no plot details. I think it's about 8 episodes long.
I'm not sure. I've heard about it already. It's I know Gillian Anderson plays a sex therapist.
Yeah.
And Aja Butterfield is her son.
Yeah, and he becomes a sex therapist in school.
In school, yeah. So
yeah,
I know the premise.
It's pretty funny, dude. You got to watch it.
So, and in case anybody don't know who Gillian Anderson is,
X-Files.
Scully from X-Files.
Oh, that's Twilight Zone.
And if you don't know who Aja Butterfield is,
I don't know who he was.
He was in Ender's Game.
Oh, that's right, he was.
He was also in Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. He was the main kid in that one. So he's played a few bigger movies. So.
That's cool. That's cool, but you gotta check it out, dude. Watch it this weekend.
It's on my list.
Watch it. Watch it.
Some stuff coming out here soon. Glass premieres this week.
Yeah.
Which is part of a trilogy for
Unbreakable.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Shamalama Ding Dong.
Yeah, it's part of his trilogy of movies. Started with Unbreakable, then continued with Split.
And I didn't see Split.
You need to watch it. It's really good.
Is it? I didn't like Unbreakable.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Unbreakable I thought was really good, too.
Yeah, I didn't like Unbreakable too much. I thought it was too drawn out.
Kinda. Well, I mean, it seemed like a little slow at first, him trying to but the realism of someone. I mean, how would you feel if you just gained abilities? If you found out you had some abilities,
right?
Which is what I liked about. Remember Heroes?
Yeah,
that's what I liked about that originally. It was like these people have these abilities, and they're like, whoa,
I loved Heroes.
That's what I liked about that. It's like I'm a superhero. I can do this. It's like Bruce Willis is just a normal, everyday, security guard, and he's just like all of a sudden he's
Unbreakable.
Yeah, that's not his only ability though. If you don't remember.
I don't remember.
He could actually,
It's been, 10 years?
if he touches somebody, like brushes against them or touches them, he could actually see their thoughts and see what they've done.
Oh, okay.
That's how he was able to rescue. Remember the girl he rescued and everything else.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Unbreakable, sorry for the spoilers, but the movie's been out for like 15 years.
Yeah, 10,
Too bad.
15 years. Something.
Anyway, but yeah, that's how he's able, because he touched that guy that was walking by and he brushed it against him, and then he saw where the girl was kidnapped. He had her held.
Gotcha. I remember now.
So, and that's at the very end. He shook Glass's hand, and he saw the glass is the one that caused all that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, and then Split.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, Split was, of course, the guy with the thing. Now I'm a little confused because in the movie Split, they said he had about 12 or 13 different personalities, but then it expanded to like 23.
Oh, really?
But the
Never
thing,
watched it.
but the thing about him is each personality he takes on the characteristics and traits of that person.
Cool.
And apparently, there's one called the Beast. So if that tells you anything.
Cool. Maybe I'll check it out. Maybe I'll give the series another try. It's been 15 years. Maybe my taste buds have changed.
I'm gonna go back and watch Unbreakable and Split again before I see Glass. I really want to watch Glass. It looks good.
Staying on movies, they announced the live action of the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh, Disney's keeping on with their themes.
Yeah, they're keeping up, making all their cartoons live action movies.
Well, they've got 2 for sure coming out this year. I don't know if the Little Mermaid's coming out this year or not, but I know Aladdin and the new Lion King will be out this year.
There's a teaser trailer, fan-made teaser trailer about the Little Mermaid. Have you seen that yet?
No.
You need to Google that and take a peek at it. It's like the Little Mermaid's a horror movie. It's a little fan-made teaser trailer.
Oh, you know what? I actually think I have seen that.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, man. It was scary. They did a pretty good job of making that. I'm not gonna spoil it, but watch the teaser trailer. It's like 2 minutes long, but it's cool as hell.
Yeah, I mean the trailers. I haven't seen the full-on trailer for Aladdin yet.
I haven't either.
But I have seen the one for Lion King. Looks really good.
Yeah, I saw Lion King one too.
Of course, I think Jon Favreau is doing that one again, which he did the Jungle Book.
Mm-hmm.
So,
who did? What is that? Was it Mowgli? Ain't that based on the Jungle Book too?
It is Mowgli.
Mowgli, yeah.
Yeah, but that one you're talking about the one that came on Netflix.
Yeah, the Netflix.
That was actually Andy Serkis did that.
Oh, okay.
And Andy Serkis did the motion capture for like a lot of he does the motion capture for everything.
Right.
He's like the mocap man.
Right.
So.
But I have to check that one out yet too. A little bit older news, but I wanted to say this. I know it's probably a few weeks old, but the PlayStation 5 and the new Xbox have been reported that the new consoles are in production, and it'll be about 2 years for the release, but they will be cross-play.
I did see the little article on that the other day. Actually, they were talking about it. They said that I didn't see anything about the PlayStation, but I know the Xbox. It's slated to come out in 2021.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the PS5 and the Xbox. They're calling it Anaconda and
Viper.
No, Anaconda. And there's another name they got, but it's going to be a streaming console.
They should call it Anaconda and Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Your Anaconda ain't got no. Okay, anyway, but one's going to be a streaming console where all you're going to be able to do is stream games, and the other one's going to be a standard console.
Yeah, and there'll be 2 different price points.
Yeah.
The streaming console will obviously be a little less expensive.
Right.
But it'll have no disc drive whatsoever.
Right.
So
I'm kind of curious on if they're gonna do their Xbox service for the new console, because like right now you can get an Xbox One X, Xbox Game Pass, and Xbox Live for like $49 a month or something like that.
It's a sham, man. Don't let them fool you.
It's a sham?
Yes.
Who did it?
It's actually done through Microsoft.
Yeah.
It is. You can get that, yes, but there is something they do not tell you there. You have to go. It's billed out through Dell's Financial Services.
Okay.
And you have to go into a actual Microsoft store to get the deal. You cannot order it or nothing. You have to find a physical Microsoft store and go in and purchase it. And the closest Microsoft store to our location is in Jacksonville. So.
Well, that's only 4 hours away.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
I'd do it.
But it's not bad. I have an Xbox One X, so.
Do you? What'd you do with your One S?
I gifted it.
You gifted it. Who did you gift it to?
Anyway,
All right, fine.
I got the One X, and I ended up getting the Fallout edition, but the original it was $4.99 for the console, and then that's where they told me like, oh well, you don't get the whole all that mess. I was like, well that sucks,
Gotcha.
but there's a silver light at the end of the tunnel. At the like a week or two later, it went on sale. It was like $100 cheaper.
Nice.
So I called them up and said, hey, what's up with this? And they're like, oh, no problem. So they credited me back $100 plus tax. I was like, cool.
That is cool. That is pretty cool. Back to Netflix for canceling. I know this is old, but this is aggravating me. They canceled Daredevil.
Yeah.
That aggravates the crap out of me. They canceled Daredevil. I understand they're having, tiffs with Disney because Disney Plus is going to be coming out here in the near future. And,
Marvel issues.
Yeah, they're having, but it was Netflix's fault for canceling it. Disney. The story I read was Disney wanted a longer season of Daredevil. I think that's the story I read, and Netflix said no, we're keeping it here, and Disney said no, you're going to do this, and then they said fine, we're just not going to make it. Basically, they took their ball and went home. I might have the story wrong, but basically that's the principle behind what happened.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest with you. As much as Netflix is putting out, 10 episodes or 12 episodes in a season is actually not that bad.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? It's really not. And when each episode's running almost an hour long, like 45 minutes long.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, I think, and I think it's all right. The only thing I can't stand is like they give you a show and it's so intertwining and you're so enwrapped and enraged in it. It's like, oh my god, this is like awesome, and then it's like, oh, this is the only show this is the only one we're doing. Sorry.
Yeah.
Effing jerks.
I know. And back to some good, more exciting news. Who got drafted in the Uncharted? Who got tagged in the new Uncharted movie coming out? You hear that
Oh,
yet?
I did not see that.
Tom Holland's going to play the young Drake.
Oh, no, that was rumored a while back. There wasn't nothing.
Well,
nothing was finalized. I know
the
that.
article I read yesterday it was a done deal. It was on IGN.
I did see that a while back that he was in the running for it.
Yeah, it's
nothing for sure.
IGN said it was a done deal.
Well, Tom Holland's he's coming along pretty big. You know, he had the Spider-Man movie, and then of course the new trailer dropped for Spider-Man: Far From Home.
Yeah, that looks pretty awesome. Poor Tony Stark out there starving to death. You haven't seen it.
Oh yeah, I saw. I'm a little confused on it. Obviously, Nick Fury shows up and kind of taking over as the mentor for Spider-Man now, or Peter Parker, helping him out. Excuse me, but I'm a little confused. It's obviously you see Jake Gyllenhaal show up as Mysterio.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone hasn't seen the trailer, watch it. There's not too many spoilers, but I do know my Marvel. And I know there was always big talks about Jake Gyllenhaal playing Mysterio, and I guess obviously it's confirmed. But I guess I don't know. I'm a little confused on what this is they're fighting.
Gotcha.
It looked like it's some kind of elemental person or whatever, or someone that can. And this is my theory. Just on watching the trailer is that it's the Absorbing Man. Whose name is Crusher Creel.
You got me, man. You're a comic book reader.
That's what his name was. It's the Absorbing Man. Well, basically, the Absorbing Man can take anything he touches and absorb it into his body and become that.
Well, that's cool.
So, hence the name Absorbing Man. But
originality.
That's my theory on it. And another theory, again, these are all my theories. Another theory on it is that the creature is made up. Whatever it is, it's fake. And the only reason why I say that is because Mysterio is actually a villain in the Spider-Man universe. But yet, in the trailer, it shows him helping Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But Mysterio's abilities are illusions. That's how he does. He creates illusions. Does a lot of trickery and stuff like that. He's not really any type of super-powered being for any reason, but he's an illusionist. He does illusions. So maybe it's something of him trying to discredit Spider-Man and become a bigger superhero than him, or so. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, the reason I said was talking about Tony Stark's is because Tony Stark's isn't in this trailer. So where it's left off with the Avengers 4 trailer that shows my tip the hat. It's not really a spoiler; it's a guess. But Tony Stark's not going to make it
Well, that's the theory.
because Spider-Man doesn't have his what was that, the nano suit that Tony Stark bought him anymore. He's got a different suit. He doesn't have the
He has his original suit. That he had.
he doesn't have the souped up technology one.
Yeah.
Probably because Tony Stark ain't around to fix
Well,
the
that's
suit.
the theory. Of course, there's also the big theory about Wolverine supposed to appear in an Avengers movie.
Yeah. There's
So-
Logan. I mean, what's his name? Can't think of his name now.
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman said that he might make an appearance. Might redon the role one more time for an appearance.
But I don't know. We'll see. I mean, you don't know.
With this Fox and Disney deal closing.
You just really don't know. I mean, I know it's supposed to start off with Captain Marvel,
Mm-hmm.
and then go into the Avengers Endgame, and then Spider-Man will be out later on, I think, this year.
Yeah.
June or July, I believe.
July, I think. Is what it was.
So I guess by the time Spider-Man comes out, we'll have answers to everything else. Because obviously, if you haven't watched Avengers Infinity War, again, spoiler alert, if you have not watched it, sorry.
You're living under a tree, and I don't know why you're listening to us.
It's been out for a while, but anyway, if you have not watched it, it's been out for a while. But Spider-Man, obviously, Peter Parker evaporated into dust with all the rest of them. So
yeah, so spoiler, he's back.
exactly. A couple of the things I got. I know
I plowed through my list and didn't let you talk.
Your favorite person in the world, Tom Cruise.
Oh my God, he's out in Mission Impossible. This is his last one, he said.
Nope, he has announced 2 more Mission Impossibles.
You're kidding me. The article I just read said that he was setting up for his last Mission Impossible.
2 more, and the director, who I think it's McQuagan or whatever, the guy that directed the last 2, he's slated to direct the next 2. So,
all right.
Tom
Cruise needs to find religion.
He
does Scientology. He needs to stay back in there. Tom Cruise don't need to be an actor anymore. He's rich enough.
Did you see Destiny?
Destiny,
the game Destiny.
Bungie split.
Actually, they Activision's returning the rights back to Bungie.
Yeah, they split with Bungie, and so.
But the rights to Destiny is going back to because Activision was.
Bungie was working for them, but it was being produced under Activision.
But Activision's giving it all back to Bungie.
Bungie said that they were being limited to what they could create. So it was a mutual split between the two companies.
Well, we'll see what happens. I got
Microsoft's going to sign them next.
Yeah, really. Bungie or Activision?
Bungie, and give us another good Halo game, because I haven't had a good Halo game since Halo 2.
I've never even played Halo 5. I haven't. Never played it.
I played it. I'll play it with you, man. I'll do co-op.
A couple more small things, real quick. FDA, you know, with the whole government shutdown thing?
Yep.
Did you see that FDA? Apparently, they have 5 more weeks of funding to do any type of drug trial tests. So if we ever expect any new type of drugs coming out or saving drugs or whatever, we got 5 weeks of funding to find it.
It'll get resolved. They do this. They peacock all the time. That's what it is. Democrats peacocking against Republicans. Republicans peacocking against Democrats.
The last thing I got is this one's for your brother, by the way.
That was anime?
It is anime.
All right.
There's some new anime come out first this year.
You'll be happy Tokyo Ghoul is dead. They scrapped that now.
Did they?
Yeah.
They're done. I was considering watching it. I've seen some of the shots of it, some of the clips of it.
Re is pretty good, but they scrapped after Re. No more.
Well, they have another season just come out, or part 2 of Re or something.
Part 2 of Re, yeah.
Okay. Some new animes coming out. Started this month. Of course, Mob Psycho 100.
Yeah.
Season 2 started.
Awesome anime.
One that I actually started watching is called Rise of a Shield Hero.
I haven't seen that one.
It's pretty good. It's, these 4 people are summoned to an alternate world.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently they're all not only summoned from like that, but they're also summoned from alternate timelines too.
Oh.
So like everyone's like maybe they're from Japan or whatever, but they're like different.
Kind of like Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, and but anyway, each one has a specific weapon. One has a spear, one has a bow, one has a sword, and one has a shield.
Hmm.
They're supposed to. There's the chosen people to fight off a catastrophe that's coming. Well, apparently the shield person is like the bottom of the barrel, so
Hmm.
they treat him like dirt. They get this lady joins up with him. She ends up conning him out of his money, claimed that he like tried to molest her, and he just like gets so he gets kind of mad and he goes off on his own and he decided he's just screw this world and just send me home. And they're like, well, we can't send you home until you fight the catastrophe. He goes, well, no one will join up with me because what you guys did. So now he's off on his own and trying to become stronger to fight this thing. It's pretty good. It's actually really good.
I'll give it a
the
whirl.
guy created like he's got a lot of hate now because of all the way that people treat him.
Oh, I believe it.
So he'd become like a lot meaner and tougher to
Cool.
everybody. So, Date A Live 3, which I don't know if you ever watched that. It's kind of a harem style. Bunch of these things called espers or whatever show up. When they do, they call these spatial quakes that pretty much destroy half the land. And it's this kid's job to try and stop them. He's got an ability to seal their powers away. So
Cool.
And there's a couple other ones out, but those are kind of the bigger ones I know that have come out. And
Yeah, I gotta get back into anime. It's been, I want to say it's been a better part of 4 or 5 months since I watched one.
there's one I just started watching. It's called I don't know technically, but translated it's called 3D Girlfriend. It's actually really good.
Sounds like something you'd watch.
Well, no, it's actually really good. It's kind of a it's kind of a kid who's just kind of a geeky kid, just nerdy, watches anime, plays video games, just kind of stays to himself.
Right.
But everyone always picks on him, and because you know how kids are like that. Everyone picked on him and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, he just kind of kept himself, never bothered. Well, there's this other girl who had a reputation of just being easy and loose, really beautiful, hot, and everything else. But she never did all that. She just, because she looks good, everyone
Labeled her that way.
labeled her. Well, she ends up like kind of he helps her do something, and she starts kind of like talking to him. She ends up like falling in love with him, and he's like, wait, what? And he's like, never had a girlfriend, never, kind of just a social outcast, and it's just them trying to, develop their relationship and stuff. It's really good, actually. It's kind of a slice of life type of romance type thing. I'm a sucker for a romance. I'll say it.
Eh.
But the season 2 just came out. Season 1's already out. Season 2 just came out.
I like drama animes. Those are some of my favorite ones. Drama animes. But
you like horror animes.
I like horror animes too. That is my favorite one.
You should watch Another then.
Another. I will watch Another. Hey, remember to like and share us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, wherever you can find us. Rate us on iTunes.
Especially on iTunes, yes. I now have an iPhone, so I can go on there and check everything out on there and respond.
Chris is cool. He moved up in technology. I'm sitting here with a J8. Yes, a J8. What the hell is a J8? It's a phone like the Galaxy, but not good enough to be called the Galaxy.
It's more like a solar system.
Yeah.
It's not quite Galaxy. It's like a planet.
But it works, and it's cheap, and it gets me through the day. But remember, don't get loaded.
Get reloaded.